You know those weirdo little kids who talk to themselves and have creepy imaginary friends? Well, that was me. My mother would yell up the stairs, "Taylor, who are you talking to?" And I would reply, "I'm talking to Taylor." "Well, Taylor and Taylor, come downstairs for dinner." It's always just been me and my mom in the house. The lack of siblings or a second parent allowed me and my mom to have a special bond. When I was 7, I dreamed about going to New York. I could see all of the bright lights and Broadway performances on TV. I begged and pleaded with my mom to take me to New York. Finally, with all my persistence, she gave in, and we were going to New York City. The night before the trip, I squirmed in bed with agonizing anticipation for the next day. My mom told me we need to wake up at 4:30 a.m. Well, at 4:22, I jumped out of bed and threw my clothes on. A nice black car pulls up in front of the house. The driver gets out of the car and lets me in. My face was beaming with excitement. The driver shoots me a friendly wink. About 10 minutes in the car ride, my mother says, "Tay, I don't want to go to New York anymore." "What do you mean you don't want to go to New York anymore?" I could immediately see my New York dreams being snatched away from me before my eyes. "Taylor, we're not going to New York. We're going to Jamaica." In that moment, I had successfully convinced myself that my mother had completely lost her mind. What? This is a disaster. What am I going to wear? Turns out, my mother had secretly packed some summer clothes in a suitcase for me. She had been planning this for weeks, and I had no idea. The hot sun and blue waters outdid New York's nasty subways and busy streets. My mother is full of surprises, but most of all, she overflows with unconditional love for her weirdo little kid.